minute. We have another bum nigga right here that's going to teach you the top 10 jobs you can easily get coochie. Okay. Top 10 jobs you can easily get coochie. So when I see this, remember, there's job guys and career guys. Yeah, man. Most of these men, especially with black men, they spend so much time trying to figure out how to get pussy. And unfortunately, they are the ones that complain the most about institutional racism, wanting reparation.
This is why I put in the thumbnail that Coach Greg Adams is a bitch ass. Now, my followers and subscribers didn't want me to respond to this clown, but I couldn't let this shit slide. I'm a man before anything, and I'll die about my respect. So, in that being said, let's get to the video. Niggas like this, if they don't have any clips or no one to tear down and belittle, they don't have no content. If he's not tearing down someone or belittling someone, he has no topics to touch on. Now, let me remind you, I never met this nigga a day in my life. I never spoke to this nigga a day in my life. Me and this nigga ain't never had no conversation, but you got so much to say about me. Now, I'm okay with content creators stitching my video, reacting to my video, and critiquing my videos. But what I do have a problem with, a sucker that want to take personal attacks, a sucker that want to attack your character, a sucker that want to diminish your value as a man due to a video. That's where I draw the line. Because when you say bitch ass shit like that, that's personal. That's not you just critiquing a video. So like I said before, if this nigga don't have no one to tear down and belittle, he has no content. I went through all your videos. All your videos are boring as fuck. You act like you dropping gems, but that shit just makes somebody want to fall asleep. And like I said before, I don't have no problem with you critiquing my videos. We can agree to disagree, but keep it respectful. It's just certain lines you don't cross, and you cross. So now I gotta hop on your ass. Any man that attacks someone's character, belittle someone's character, taking personal shots at someone that they don't even know, is a bitch ass nigga. And that makes you, Roach, Greg Adams, a bitch ass nigga. So I just wanted to let all the people know that follow you and subscribe to you how much of a bitch ass nigga you are. Real men build people up, not tear them down. If you go in any of my videos, I've never made a video tearing another content creator down. As far as the video you made, I'm not really pressed about it. I'm more disappointed in anything. That's because I don't bother nobody. I make my content and mind my business. I don't speak on nobody. I don't fuck with nobody. But it's always one bitch ass nigga that act like he got something to prove. So in that being said, you barking up the wrong tree, homie. You got the right nigga this time. Because you the type of nigga that have to get clout off niggas' names to stay relevant. You can't do relatable content that doesn't have a negative impact or trying to tear down another creator. So for you to call me a broke bum ass nigga and you don't even know me, that's crazy work if you ask me. But it sounded more like a personal shot. Like, did my video trigger you so bad that you was willing to take personal shots? To me, taking shots at someone personally that you don't even know is bum broke behavior. But belittling somebody that you don't know is bitch nigga behavior. Tearing someone down is sucker behavior. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You're a real life sucker for that. You gotta be a shallow piece of shit to try to belittle somebody. You calling a man that makes over 6 figures a year just on social media alone a broke bum ass nigga is just mind blowing to me. It just shows that you have no substance. You have to tear down other men just to make yourself feel superior. So let's roll the other clip so I can show you how this bitch ass nigga really get down.
That's not the only way you get women, by cold approaching them and using a mouthpiece and getting them to like you. You can get women 100 different ways. We don't have to do it your way, bum ass nigga. Bum ass nigga, we don't have to do it your way, but you have to do it that way because you a bum ass nigga. We can do it this way. We don't have to do it your way. But then they'll say, well, you ain't got no game and you ain't got this. Well, because you a bum nigga. It's okay, just you a bum nigga. Let's just agree here. Let's just agree to that. You a bum nigga with nothing to leverage, so you have to do it that way. You don't got no other choice, bum ass nigga. Okay, you don't have to do. We don't have to do it that way. You do. That's the difference between me and you, broke pimp ass nigga, po pimping. Right? Right? But you a po pimping nigga, and you want me to po pimp? No, I don't got a po pimp, nigga. I got something to leverage. Well, girls like game niggas. Okay, whatever. All right, so anyway, these broke ass niggas out here, bum niggas. And it ain't about being broke, it's about being a bum ass nigga.
See, it's always the loudest dudes that always got something to say about niggas they don't even know. That already tells me everything that I need to know. You sitting behind a microphone in a comfortable studio talking reckless about strangers. That's not masculinity. That's not leadership. Anybody can sound tough in a room when there's nobody there to challenge them. Let's be honest. Your platform runs on talking down on people. If you ain't got nobody to belittle, you ain't got no content. That's not wisdom. That's dependency. You need people to look down on so you can feel up. You tell men to be disciplined, but all you do is complain. You tell men to level up, but all your content lives in negativity. You shame people daily, but then you call it help. That's not coaching, Roach. That's ego therapy. When you gotta call people names instead of making points, that means the argument is dead. Insults are what people use when they run out of substance. And if disrespect is your default, that's not power. That's insecurity. You don't know people's bank accounts. You don't know their grind. You don't know their story, but you talk like you do because assumptions are easier than facts. To everybody watching, don't confuse loud with right. Don't confuse big platform with truth. Some niggas ain't leaders. They're just entertainers who found an audience that likes anger. Real confidence don't need a villain. Real men don't punch down. Real power don't come from tearing apart strangers on the internet. So miss me with the fake authority. Miss me with the superior complex. And miss me with the idea that disrespect equals dominance. It never has. And another thing, who said anything about me cold approaching a woman? I never said that in the video. Maybe you got me mistaken for somebody else, so that's maybe your old ass brain not functioning properly. But that's what bitch ass niggas do. They try to twist your words so they can make their video relevant. So before I wrap this up, I want to make something very clear. This ain't about hate. This about exposure. Because when a man has to call strangers broke to feel powerful, that already tells me where his confidence comes from. See, real confidence doesn't need an audience. Real success doesn't need insults. And real leaders don't punch down. But that's the lane he chose. You sit on your platform and you talk at people, not to people. You preach masculinity behind the camera. Never once stopping to ask, am I actually helping or am I just entertaining my ego? And that's the difference. But you call somebody a broke bum ass nigga and you say you're not talking about money. Well, you just contradicted yourself right there. Because men who are truly secure with themselves don't obsess over men in their pocket. They don't measure themselves by belittling someone they never met. And they damn sure don't build brands off disrespect or calling the truth. That's not wisdom. That's commentary. See, Roach, Greg Adams, when you call people broke, what you really revealed is fear. You fear that if insults stop, the attention stops. Fear that without tearing someone down, the attention stops. The spotlight might move on. Fear that the character you play online might not survive without a villain. And bitch ass nigga, that's very sad. Because the loudest man in the room is rarely the strongest. He's usually the one that's trying to convince himself. So let me say this clearly. You calling someone a broke bum ass nigga doesn't make you superior. It just shows you ran out of substance. If your message was really that powerful, you wouldn't have to insult strangers to keep people watching. You would let the message speak. But instead, you chose mockery. You chose arrogance. You chose to mistake cruelty for confidence. And that's not masculine. That's insecure. Really? I don't need to call you anything. Your words are already told on you. A man at peace doesn't speak the way you speak. A man that's fulfilled don't move the way you move. And a man with purpose doesn't spend his time trying to be tall while shrinking others. So I'll end with this. Respect is earned by how you uplift, not how loud you insult. Legacy is built by impact, not ego. And masculinity is proven by consider, not contrary. You had a platform, but you chose pettiness. That's not strength. That's weakness with a microphone. And that's the truth. And that's what makes you a bitch ass nigga.